Hi everyone, hello, and welcome. Hi Aeon, hi Marika, hi Ballad, hi Mom, hi Elle, hi Jabberwaps. Welcome. How far did I get? Not very, not at all, really. Very little. Probably about 20 minutes of regular people time. Hi Piper, hi Josh, hi Goobler. Bad news, my Twitch extension is broken and the highlights for when you say my name look all fucking busted. So sorry if I'm less attentive than normal. I also changed the camera angle a little. It's maybe too high now that I am on stream. Maybe now that I'm sitting here, my idea, like I should like higher angle, lower down, give me some headroom. Maybe a little much, but I don't really have a whole lot of control over this shit tripod I'm using. I really want to pull the whole desk like this far away from the wall so I can just do tripods on the ground instead of on the desk for all of that stuff, but for like the last 6 months, they've been telling us that at some point they're going to replace all of our windows and we'll have to move furniture for that to happen. I'm like, I'll do it then. And then it keeps not happening. Probably didn't have to go as hard as I did to catch up, lol, but I've had so much fun. I'm glad you have fun. And no, I told you you wouldn't. None of you will have to worry about being caught up or ahead of me ever. It's going to be so slow. If you missed it in the Discord, if we finish all of this stuff early, we're not playing Trails in the Sky. I thought about it, but I really want to keep those VODs like clean and separate in one nice good playlist. So no just sticking Trails on the back of random streams. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do instead. If you're not in the Discord, you have to either join the Discord or stick around and find out. No one snitched. Chat, are you streaming the upcoming Digimon RPG, doing that off stream? I will stream it, but I am starting it off stream. I'm mostly playing it off stream. But I'm going to, at midnight, start it with my partner, because games we both like, we like to play that way, just kind of like beside each other playing it. And then the next day on stream, because it comes out on like a Thursday, so I'll play Wednesday midnight for a few hours. The Wednesday stream, or the Thursday stream, will be the quest for the bestest boy. And our entire goal for that whole stream is to find a Kakuamon, okay? I know they're in there. They're rookie level. We can do it. The goal is to get a Kakuamon. Maybe that means it's grinding. Maybe that means it's progress. But I'll be past the intro, but not like deep into the game. So yeah, I will stream it, but not all of it. It's Battletoads. It's not. I'm in the Discord, but don't know. Can you tell me? No, you can check it. It's right there. There's a lore reason for 2 L's. Never mind. I was going to do jokes about you losing stuff. But what is the lore about your 2 L's? It is not one for each leg, I bet. How is everyone today? I thought I had something on this desk to... Oh, I do. It's related to your dead name. Don't you love dead name, new name lore? Don't you love having that? I'm the same way. Both for Wujak and Jay lose connections to the dead name, which I did have to mod hack out of this first game, because if you clicked the credits page, you would have seen it. But luckily, Unity modding support's pretty good, and I was able just to delete it out of there. Not super easily, but easily enough. Which also means I maybe can release it to the public. I feel a little bit bad about taking the other people and my team's names out of it, but they didn't do anything anyway, and I did the team project all by myself all year, so fuck them. So yeah, if you watch me play this first game and you're like, oh, she seems really shit at this, know that it's very hard and I didn't do a very good job, but we'll get into that later. And you'll get a chance to try it, maybe. I'll post it on the Discord. I'm not putting it on my itch. It's embarrassing. Hey, Ojak, I quit my job so I can watch your streams full time. Cool! Can you also quit my job so I can make the streams full time? Hello, Elemento Penelope. Did I nail it that time? Is that the best I've ever done? I maybe waited on saying your name so I could think through it a little bit before I let it rip. But cool, and I hope that was a good, happy decision, and all the best to you. And also, you better be here now. You've put up a big talk. What's up, Wujak in chat? Hi, Learned Fingers. I promise I'm still working on our current game, even if I'm showing off the past ones. Learned Fingers here, on the team for the most recent of these games. Learned Fingers did a lot of the art. So say thank you, Learned Fingers. I support you on Patreon. That's almost enough, right? If all of you do it, a lot more. All of you would need to do it a lot. Right now, as far as my, like, how big is my community numbers, I would have to be extracting a ton of money from each of you individually. So I think it's probably easier to get, like, the community numbers up instead of pay per user out. Let's all quit our jobs. My job was rough today. Could have been worse. There is a release right now currently. Jabwebs, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. Apparently, maybe this is actually my Twitch extension being broken. I can delete your gift sub messages if you like gift a naughty word. Like, I can just delete the one you gave to Josh and no one will see it. But yeah, there's a release at work tonight. I did a bunch of work to get it ready today and fix some last minute problems, but don't have to be there live, luckily. Good luck, coworkers. Doing it now, probably. Same here, fuck the holiday weekend. No. I'm very happy to have the holiday weekend because I do get this Monday off. And because some adult responsibilities got canceled on yesterday, we got to do them Saturday. So I'd be losing a day anyway. Jabwebs, I don't want you to have to reveal a bunch of personal information, but what do? You gift so many subs to so many people, and I deeply appreciate it. But I've always just been curious. Are you an oil prince? Are you the heir to the, I don't know, like, I don't know, Walmart fortune? Well, no. Well, what is it? You just a, like, regular kind-hearted Joe? Hi, Emma, hello. I just woke up from a nap after work. Well, you picked a good time to nap, because now it's here. Now it's this time, and you get to be here. Jabwabs is Todd Howard. Then I've said some incredibly inflammatory things about him, both on this platform and off. But also, thank you, because I think Aeon L and America all got here from Oblivion TikToks, so I guess we'll take it. And off, yeah, I think it's very funny to make fun of Todd Howard, and I do it a lot. I just don't really like his games very much. Hi, Kim, hello. Charm, can you tell my eyeliner is like both I did a pretty decent job and also this was my first attempt? Isn't that incredible? Normally what you see my eye makeup on stream is attempt 3 of me having to erase huge portions, if not all of it, to make them good and symmetrical at all. But I recently upgraded my Q-tips, and so now my Q-tips have a pointy end, and turns out that actually makes a huge fucking difference, and it's really good. I know people had said that, and I'm not innovating anything here, and people have told me this specifically. I was like, I got like 600 Q-tips regular, I'll just use them until they're done. Nah, that was dumb. You should get these if you do eyeliner and such. Just like a pointy end Q-tip. Makes fixing it way easier. So shout out to the pointy Q-tips. I don't know what brand this is or anything. I'm not shilling a specific thing. But general, you know, us trans ladies gotta catch up. We didn't learn this in middle school like the other gals. Yours was the N64 controller? Wow, you're even older than the other two. Well, that must have been at like the same time, because you 3 all showed up at like the exact same time, and that's the TikToks that like popped off at that moment. Work in marketing, but that's all I can say. Market me, put me on a billboard. Put me on a billboard, market me. Yeah, you ain't practicing. No. It wasn't about like doing it in class. I'm just saying that a 14-year-old girl has their mom teach them that. And instead, I just had to go to church a lot. And now I'd be really sad if any of you left. I would be really sad and it would be noticed pretty quickly. Oh, okay. You're trying to be like, don't give Aeon that credit. She's new and sucks. We're her superiors. As if your mom wears a lot of makeup. Yeah, she also just doesn't know stuff. That's true. I'll be the next Flo from Progressive. I would do it. Can you make me the big booby Verizon lady instead? No, I wasn't. Obviously you weren't, but I like making fun of you and teasing you all. AT&T. Whatever. Neither of them are getting free advertising here just because they hired a cool hot lady once. Thank you for the hype train. I think Jabberwabs and Jabberwabs only. I don't think anyone else contributed, but thank you, Jabberwabs. You're agreeing with me. I know the week doesn't make much of a difference, but the bit that I was doing and the scenario I was proposing was funny and humorous because of its absurdity. I know that sometimes jokes are hard to follow, but a scenario in which you said you were a week older and Aeon had to call you senpai is funny. America's the ringleader and you're lackeys. Really? Is that the dynamic? I haven't been super sure. You have Verizon. AT&T gets shit reception at my house. Cool. All right, everyone, if you're trying to geolocate America, look at all the AT&T receptions and all the Verizons, and you can narrow it down a little bit. That's one more clue in the ARG to finding the secret location. I'm kidding. Don't do that. If any of you ever show up at each other's house uninvited, then I hope they call the cops on you, and also I'm banning you forever. I'm an independent agent who was outsourced. You're still part of the crew. You have Verizon. We're not shilling for Verizon, okay? I'm not going to tell you what cell phone plan I have, and I'm not going to shill for them. They can pay me if they want me to do that. But right now, I have to pay them. There goes your weekend plans. If you get the invite, go ahead. All you can meet up in person whenever. I don't care. Boo. Hi, Faye. Hello. I hope that was like a scary, I'm arriving on the scene jump scare, boo, and not like you think I suck. So I'd be sad if you think I sucked. Yes. Okay, good. I do now have to do a little chat refresh because Faye and my mom landed on the same name color. And I can't have that. I can't read chat like that. What is my necklace? Wow, so kind of you to ask. You'll never guess this. None of you would ever guess or believe this. It's Kingdom Hearts. Hold on 1 second. I gotta do 2 things and then we'll do that. I killed him. I fucking swear to God I got autofocus on. Hold on. Not an option, I guess. Anyway, this is something that's not gonna focus, unfortunately. One more try, one more try. Oh, I know what to do. Hold on. I'm a genius and I have a good plan. We got a whole extra camera for this. Which should autofocus, I hope. No, it's just as shit and dumb. It's just as shit and dumb. Okay, I think it's autofocused now. So I'm gonna grab it and we're gonna go big real quick. This is what the necklace is. It is a Kingdom Hearts necklace from the Square Enix store. And I'm gonna turn this off now. This cool necklace is Destiny Embrace. It is Kairi's Keyblade themed, which I also happen to have. It's this one. But like, without this. It's like the heart and the flowers. So that's what it is. It's one of my several Kingdom Hearts necklaces. It's one of my, all of my necklaces are Kingdom Hearts necklaces. And let me tell you, in addition to being both actual silver and gold plated, it's also from the Square Enix store. This is my most expensive piece of jewelry, easily. Easily not close. Do you have Meet a Plush turned off? I don't know, maybe. Penny wants to meet when I missed it. Do I have it turned off? Maybe I did it during... Oh, you just redeemed it. Okay, never mind, I don't. Penny was asking about the little bird up front. Sure, I'll do that while I'm standing up and walking around and doing shit. To be clear, this one? Right here? Yes, okay, be right back. This is, much like we met last time, another Blue Jay. And it's just a little one. A cute little sweet Blue Jay. Which, you know, my name is Jay. Associated with Blue Jays forever. Even before my good cool name. Even back when I had a dead name. Always that association. So, it's one of several little Blue Jays. And this one's fun. Because I don't know if this is actually a finger puppet, but you can kind of get your finger and this little hole up here on their head, and you kind of wiggle them around. I don't know. I remember playing with them like that a lot as a kid. So it's just a little Blue Jay. Love the detailing. I mean, yeah, it's pretty nice. I don't want to put it too close to the camera, because I do notice now that I'm holding them, they are covered in hair. But we'll give it a try. Got little feetsies. Got a little tail. Just a cute little Blue Jay. I'm gonna go put them up now. If that was sufficient. No? Not sufficient? They got a name. They don't, actually. Thank you was sufficient. Well, they don't have a name and they're not getting one today because that was sufficient. Try again next time. Very nice, very friend. Yeah, they are very nice and very friend. I like them. They were one that, just made the trip. They were not a long-time staple of my childhood or anything like that, like, say, Commissioner Gordon or Wally or Puka. But when I was moving up here, I was just going through the stuffed animals at my mom's. Was like, you know what? I'm bringing this one. I like it. It's little. It's coming. And so it's here now. You do get way more of this guy with this camera angle, huh? That's kind of neat. I do think I'm sitting a little low in the shot. What do you think, chat room? Am I sitting a little low in the shot, or do I just feel that way because it's different? Like, I feel like if I really killed my posture, I could sink out of the shot. Like, if I was sitting down here like this and sunk a little bit, like, this is kind of bad, right? You look the same height. Oh, okay, cool. Even like this, because I feel short in the shot like this. Well, no. Okay, well, part of why I did this is I've noticed that I sit on my feet more than I don't. And so I have measured to that, and so my head doesn't get cut off anymore when I do. And I think I'd rather be a little short in the shot than that. And also the higher camera angle makes my jaw look a little bit better because you don't get to see my double chin. So, you know, all that kind of stuff you gotta think about. What else has been going on? I have been hard at work on the YouTube video stuff and also hard at work on the video game making stuff. And both are tedious right now, which sucks. But when I get tired of one, I can bounce to the other at least. That's something. But yeah, I still got a third of the... I had to export all the audio clips into Audacity to edit out some mouth sounds, and then when I put them back into Vegas, they like auto-trimmed the like quiet at the start. So I have to realign every waveform for every clip, and that sucks, but we're almost done. We're on section 6 of 9, and 9 is a single clip because it's just the Patreon plug. So we're getting there. September 19th waiting room? Yeah. You get to play Silksong or whatever dumb fucking shit comes out before then. You can play Metal Gear Solid Delta today. It's out today and cool. I've watched Tony play about half of it now. It's a cool game and a cool remake of a cool game. Rose is live with it right now, I think on the front page of Twitch. I accidentally pre-ordered MGS. Why an accident? Get it, buy it, play it, it's fun and cool, I promise. For some reason, Delta doesn't excite me, even though MGS3 is a top 100 game. That's not... You can have some real dog shit in a top 100 games, like say, for instance, Lemmings. I'm excited as much as I am for the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake because my partner's never played it. So this is his first experience with it, and it's a good time, and he likes it. It's the first one that he hasn't gotten annoyed at and made me play. Because when we did 1 and 2, and after 1 almost instantly, 2 he played the tanker section. I was like, can you just play it so I can see the story? Did I say Lemmings is dog shit? I did. Mostly an uninformed opinion to make fun of Jabwabs, who I know has it in their top 100 list because he shared that before, and it felt out of place at the time. And I've never played Lemmings. I'm never going to play Lemmings, but it looked shitty. It looked like dumb nerd shit, and putting it next to Mario Galaxy and Ocarina of Time looked out of place, especially because when I looked at it, I didn't know they were unsorted. Because whatever site Jabwabs use just puts them in a random order. When I opened it, Lemmings was number 1, and I made fun of him for it. Put Lemmings on the thing. Yeah, it's going at the bottom. That's an easy one. I'm not gonna play it. First game to ever be below Conquer. That's not true. It's not going below Conquer, but I don't want to play it. Thank you for the points. I'm not playing your game recommendation. I need one scene just always for this. Lemmings. I will look up a Lemmings trailer, because to be honest, I don't know what it is. Alright, I got a YouTube short, but that's what you're gonna get. I googled Lemmings trailer, and I got this YouTube short. So this is what you're gonna get. This is my impression of Lemmings, starting now. Yeah, this is that mini game you play in Ratchet and Clank. This is the shit remakes. I guess if I got the wrong game, then I gotta try again. PSP trailer? Surely a PSP trailer counts, right? Lemmings is DOS. Oh, you're just hurting your case. I would have played a PS1 game. Ad for Lemmings 1991. Here we go. This is what we get. This is what you asked for.
Amuse small minds, like the tiny critters in Sega's most addictive game yet, Lemmings. You can help them escape before they self-destruct. Or you can just sit back and watch the little guys explode. Lemmings!
Alright, well, you did yourself a disservice, because that was even worse. Okay, these I have an irrational hatred towards. I forget what this is, but like... Oh, obviously I want to play that less than Perfect Dark. Even though Perfect Dark kind of does stink. I don't remember what the rest of these are. It goes right here. Number 139. Alright, last for real, last chance. I want you to know I do already know what this game is, because this is the mini game you do in Ratchet and Clank. This isn't going to convince me. It's just going to look fucking dumb. Sharam, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, just in general, you can expect that there will never be a DOS game played on this channel ever. I will never play a game on DOS. Because I'm not playing this. I like it less now. It's going down here. Did I fuck something up? Yeah, I accidentally overrode it. You're going above here. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Fuck, I hate lemmings even more now. It's just the word lemmings. I didn't even fill the whole thing in yet. Whatever, I did it now. Delete. Things are gonna have to go really bad on this channel for us to play this ever. That can have a capital K because I'm mad about it. Refund Kim? No, that's what the redeem is for. Sometimes you recommend shit and it gets to the shit list, okay? Every recommendation is a risk. I know they've tended to get higher up, but not always. America, did I ever put Banjo-Kazooie or Star Fox Adventures on here? I see they're in the queue. I guess I didn't. America, are you here? I'm sorry that these have rotted forever. I don't know, did you? I apparently did not. You recommended these... Oh, only 9 days ago? That's not that bad. We finished this. I'll find the VOD links. Never. I'm never going to do that. Banjo-Kazooie N64. I'm not going to look up a trailer. We all know what Banjo-Kazooie is. I'm going to play it directly after Crash Bandicoot because it's the best chance I ever have at liking the game. Because Banjo is shit, but if I play it right after Crash Bandicoot, then maybe I'll like it a little bit. Elle, thank you for gifting that sub. And then Star Fox Adventures, maybe a little bit more of a dip. Or you could play the remastered version. I'm going to play the version I can play on the Switch store because I'm not paying Microsoft money. Star Fox Adventure is going to go down a little bit more. Not a ton. Okay, I do want to play SpongeBob more. Oh, I do want to play Blastworks more, but not Biomutant. Any kind of 3D platformer, even if it's a shitty one like this, is cool. And also, this game has Crystal in it, so you will all be here because you're horny. And that's its own kind of marketing. I saw how JR worked. Nightlink. That game just came out. We'll give it a sec, okay? And by that, I mean, I am trying to see if they'll give me a code for free. And that will determine other stuff. So I will refund that one. Cool, and now all that's left in here is a bunch of dumb Pokemon names for whenever we play Pokemon again. Which will happen someday, I promise. Or I promise not to if you all hate Pokemon. Oh, chat room, you're all aware of my Super Sentai watching that I have done with my partner, right? How he has gotten into a couple of the Sentai series, and I'll pop in every now and then. I'll see it every now and then. No, well, I've been watching the Pirate Sentai one where they turn into the other Rangers. What's your opinion on Pikachu? Shut the fuck up. I'll get there. Also, that would be spoilers if I would cared, but we'll get there. One thing at a time. Oh. Kaiser. Silver. Gold. We have met the 6th Ranger. And unfortunately, that has come with some new feelings about the show. So I'm just gonna play this clip, and if they kill me for showing Sentai, that's okay. We'll fast forward a little bit. This is the episode we just watched while we were making dinner. Oh, it's dubbed. I didn't know it could be dubbed. Whatever. Alright, anyway. The whole bit of the show is that they have keys that they can put in their morpher and they can be the old Power Rangers. And this is the 6th Ranger, the one that's supposed to be coolest, getting his super mode. Which is the power of all the past Rangers. You want Green Dino Ranger? You want Abare Killer? You want Time Fire? Well, look at this transformation. Look at how cool this new Sentai superhero power is. The coolest thing that can happen is have a 6th Ranger and then have them transform, and then also he looks like this, and it's so bad. I hate it so much. It looks terrible. He's decorated like a North Korean general. The spear is cool, but his trident's cooler. It looks really dumb. He's a very goofy dude anyway. You hate it. I also hate it, yeah. Anyway, that's what that is. It looked quite bad. I gotta go to the doctor's. Blab, be back in a little bit. Yeah, be back soon. Oh my god, he got all his scalp badges on. Yeah, he's got all his scalp badges on. He works for a dictator who's really proud of him. It's bad. I don't like it. Overall, this show is kind of fun, though. And it's a good way to look at Sentai stuff that's old and I don't know shit about. And then apparently the Magna Defender from Lost Galaxy is called the Black Knight in the Japanese Sentai version of that. That's neat to know. I learned the word Abare, what it actually means, because I knew it from fighting games to mean to like mash out of pressure. But they call the White Dino Ranger Abare Killer, and it just means savage. Or to lash out. So I've learned some stuff about it. It's kind of neat. Also, while we're on the topic, sure, we're not going to watch all of this, but, give me a good scene. Yeah, right here. This is Joe the Blue Ranger. He's incredibly hot. He's so hot. Those are other Dorcases or whatever. Okay, go away, girls. Show the pretty boy. Look at him. Pretty Blue Ranger. I'm a fan of that one. Oh, he's so pretty. He's so pretty. I should just Google a picture instead of like try and find scenes. It's gonna be a bunch of like morphine and shit. He's a pretty boy. And he's so cool. And he does swords and stuff. He's the Zoro. It's kind of definitely very inspired by One Piece. Who would have guessed? But yeah, anyway, that show's kind of fun. It's a fun thing to put on. And I'm not invested enough that I have to see every episode, but I do like it. Gotta go to bed. I have a million pies and rolls tomorrow. Good night and have a good stream. Good night, Aeon. Goodbye. Have fun with the bread. Oh, you all wanted me to look. I didn't watch the trailer. For Mega Hawlucha. So we'll do that now. I'll do a react. I know what he looks like. I've seen pictures that people posted in Discord, but that's it. So let's watch this trailer. Preface this trailer for the Mega Hawlucha by saying I do hate almost every Mega Pokemon. I like 2 of them at most. So let's see if there's a third. I think Hawlucha's a cool little dude. This trailer did not get the spice the Victory Bell one did, huh? He's just a chill little guy. I don't think you need to Mega Evolve for this. You have the type advantage. Alright, this Hawlucha sucks. He should win this fight. Alright, let's see it in motion. I've only seen the, splash. Look at him. I will say that this is now the 3rd good Mega Pokemon. One of the only 3 good ones. This is not the right trailer. Yes, it is. Look at him. What the fuck are you talking about? What about this is wrong? I'm actually trying to be nice to a Mega Pokemon for once in my goddamn life, and you're all still mad at me. You saw a different one. I don't care. It's the one. This is on the Pokemon official channel. Is it this one, the full match, the 4-minute version? I don't want to watch 4 minutes of a Pokemon battle. Yeah, no, obviously we're not watching this. Alright, let's watch it. Chat's got their panties in a wad because I don't watch the right Pokemon trailer. This is gonna make me not like the guy. I'm not gonna have poor memories of Mega Hawlucha, and it's gonna be your fault. You really think this is enhancing my enjoyment? The last trailer was the exact same thing. Hawlucha is there, Machamp shows up, they want to fight. It's the same trailer. And Hawlucha is still gonna get his shit pushed in, and still gonna have to Mega Evolve and look the exact same, and I'm still gonna be mad that he didn't win this type advantage fight. Where are my Pokemon nerds at? Hawlucha wins this free, right? He does 1 acrobatics and Machamp explodes. Pretty animation. No, it's still worse than the Victory thing. This is obviously a lower quality than the Victory Bell Mega reveal. Okay, nothing's as dog shit as Lemmings. Bad Trainer doesn't have any flying move. It sure seems that way. Hi, a 7-monther. Look, you killed... Oh, no, you didn't kill that Gallade. I was gonna say you killed that Gallade, but no. I don't feel emotionally connected to this Hawlucha chat room. Charm, I've already seen a JPEG of this guy. It doesn't hit the same. Yeah, it's one of the good ones. Ampharos, Lopunny, Hawlucha, the only 3 good Mega Pokemon. Thoughts on Mega Halucha's Modesty pouch? It's obviously like a belt. Do a flying move, you idiot. I don't know how that wouldn't hurt you anymore. Did you change typings to something that's double resistant? I'm gonna say that was a seismic toss and not a good move. Sky bomb, sure. Two of those are fighting types. Who Jack is a fighting type trainer. No, I'm not. I wouldn't put him up there. Water, grass, ground, dark. Then maybe. Or maybe flying. I'm not sure. Those others are the four I would say I like the most. Why'd you make me watch this, and why did I watch the whole thing? That was stupid and sucks, and I'm mad at you, chat room. You've killed the vibe. I hope it was worth it. Yeah, Mega Halucha's fine. I like him even. That trailer was not worth watching, though. Hell yeah, it was. No, it wasn't. I'd already seen it. I had seen that JPEG as soon as I woke up this morning. That's not true. As soon as I looked at Discord this morning, people were posting that JPEG. You think I would have made it all day without seeing a JPEG of that little critter to make that reveal yet? No. Absolutely no chance of that. I seen it on my lunch break. Your lunch break is 10 a.m. Yeah. That's early. That's when I first look at Discord too, probably. That's not true. I do send you a morphin time. At the regular time. What else? Do I have any other bits planned? Any other content to farm? Any other cool, fun stuff to talk about? Not really. Oh, do you know the new set came out in Pokemon TCG Pocket? I think I'm quitting that game. I think I don't like it officially. I looked at the new spoilers and maybe Jumpluff looks kind of neat, and I do like Jumpluff, but mostly I think I'm done. I think I'm done. I think that game's a stinker, and I think they did a really bad job with it, actually. I think they made it fun to play. I think they made the actual translation into a short-form Pokemon TCG game fun to play, and I think they made everything else about that app very unfun and shit. And so, I'm done, I think. It's bad. It's hard to acquire cards. Wonder picking sucks still. I don't know, it's poop. It's a poop game that you don't actually get to play. The pity system is awful and might as well not be there. Also, hello, Mimi. I was complaining. Who would have guessed? Chat, is the stream fine, by the way? My bitrate is slightly above what they tell me they want it to be, and so it's unstable. Have any of you had any problems ever? I'm not dropping frames or anything like that. Okay, none of you are lagging, none of you are having buffering issues or anything like that. Looks fine on your end. Alright, that's what I thought. Twitch is just a little angry at me for having it this high. I'll bump it down like 100 or something. It'll stop yelling at me probably. I'm laid in bed with Nikki asleep next to you. She promised to be here. But you can't sleep, so it's Woojack time. She said she'd be here. I can't believe she lied to me. Open her phone, unlock her phone. I'm sure you know the password, and turn my stream on there too. She had a rough day, let her off. It'd be fine if she hadn't lied to me. Okay, fine. Put the phone up to her ear real close and let me whisper sweet dreams. Don't do that. I don't want to do that, nor is that kind to do to her. You can just like look at your phone and hear me talk and stuff next to her and it doesn't wake her up. I could never do that. Sometimes Tony will watch TikToks next to me, but muted. He knows, and he will be like covering the light and stuff. I sleep in a blindfold, so the light's not as bad, but like I'm a very light sleeper. She's very tired and basically passed out. All right, fine. Fine, we won't do any pranks. Crazy some people sleep with the TV on. Exactly. I could never. Charm, I have to admit something to all of you. It's come up naturally, so I will say. This totally regular normal bed back here that I said I never sleep in, there has been once or twice that some noise outside in the front, like lawnmowers or whatever, has woken me up like 45 minutes before work, an hour before work, enough that it's annoying, but not enough to like really, really sleep. And I'll knock everyone in the floor and I'll lay on the regular normal bed back there for a little bit. Just for a little. Any Trails figure or plush. That's not how it works, and you know this. I'm refunding that. You can try again, but you have to pick. You can't just be like, anything, please. No. Do it right. You sleep with podcast on, but screen off, but that's because of tinnitus. Sleep with a fan. Turn a fan on. I'm going to start a podcast one day and you're going to listen to me when you go to sleep. Ew. Don't do that. You actually don't know I'm new. No, you're not. You have the literal first badge. You have the founder badge. You were one of the first ones. I also always sleep with a fan on. We have a fan. Haha, whoops. Yeah, you're just a fucking liar. My wrist is itching. I don't know why. Hi, Kylie. Hello. And also, congratulations. You don't have to share your good news with everyone, but I'm telling you, congratulations for a generic accomplishment. Or cool event. Starlight Revolver? I don't know what that is. Stop suggesting games. We've done it too much this stream. Also, I closed the browser window. Ugh. Ugh. I gotta do the list again. Got your injection prescription. She did. And that's cool and exciting, and we're happy for it. Everyone say congratulations. Yes? No? Are you working? Oh, apparently I didn't actually close it before, and I just couldn't find it. Alright, boop-de-boop. We're Googling whatever this is. Actually, of course you're welcome. Hi, Bert. Hello. I know you're supposed to be doing other stuff. You have an important big day today, Bert. You're supposed to be working. Oh, this is cute already. This is how you recommend some shit. Featuring Sea Dog? Sure.
Long ago,
I think that guy's neat.
there was a girl from Nishi Island. Her name was Senna.
Whoa, it's just like our Senna, but spelled different. Final leave. No, you can stay, and I won't tell her, but know that I know. I have the blackmail. No, you can watch us both.
Senna became the first diver. And this
That's the... Sorry, I'm not paying attention to this right now. I'm making fun of Bert. That's the first time I've successfully baited you out of anything past the cry emote. You come in here, you do the rose cry emote, and it makes me happy to see you. And then I always tease you in some kind of way, and you never take the bait. Today you did. So I'm going to count this as a win. Anyway, let's watch this Sea Dog trailer.
Her name was Senna. She discovered a treasure woven from starlight.
I'm going to be so sad when this is some kind of genre of game I don't care about.
Revolver. With the power to leap through worlds, Senna became the first diver. And
This is about to be a shmup, and I'll
fantasy
never
where
stream it.
Senna could be her truest self, became Somi. But in time, Senna grew lonely drifting further from reality. Her tears rain down on Nishi Island.
You
becoming
trust me when you say
revolvers
you
for those
shouldn't.
brave enough to answer her call. Now, rising stars from across the island dive fiercely into Somi.
Alright,
Some
see, dog, I
chasing
said I
fame,
like you, but like, come on.
some chasing fortune.
What's
and
the game?
some chasing the Starlight Revolver.
Give me any kind of gameplay. Is this just gonna be an anime intro? I want to know what the game is. The characters are cute, and I like that, and I know that. Mimi, you're gonna break my heart when this is something dumb. Maybe if this is actually a shmup or a roguelike, I'm gonna be heartbroken. Just the saddest I've ever been on stream. I thought she turned into a boy for a second. That was a different guy. Show me the game. Roguelike shoot 'em up. That's kind of a realistic guess. This didn't have shit in it. Fuck. Gameplay. Next Fest trailer. Sure. This does look noticeably a lot less interesting. Wait, is this online multiplayer too? I mean, the lesbians are cool, obviously. We like that. Did I miss the limited time summer outfits? Co-op, roguelike? Obviously, I'm not playing with any of you. It would be by myself. Oh, Trevor, my heart's being broken. Do I have to play with other people? It makes me so sad that you play with other people and also you can all be the same person and it is meaningless. Oh, that's a rough one. I knew that was going to happen. I knew I was going to be sad. But how sad am I? I guess I need to look up how much it costs. If it's free, maybe we'll give it a shot. It has solo too. That's good. That thing's $25. Gosh. And it's early access? Mimi Moonbeam. I am going to give you enough benefit of the doubt to refund it and say do it again when it's full released. Remind me when it full releases, okay? I'm going to say this game's not out yet, so we can't play it. I'm refunding you. Lemmings obviously has been out a long time. You don't get a refund for that. The old bait and switch. Yeah, why'd you do that to me? Chatroom, ad breaks coming up in 2.5 minutes. We do that so pre-rolls stay off. And then we will be playing games that I've made. And the oldest one I have up to the most recent. There are 3 of them. One's from last year, one's from the year before that, and one is from 2014. You didn't miss any games? Of course not. It's been 59 minutes and 47 seconds of stream. You know how this works. Hopefully I farmed a TikTok or 2 in here. Because I'm not going to be able to post any of these games and TikToks for sure. Because no one knows what the fuck they are. So we got 2 minutes until there's 3 minutes. And then we play. 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes total. I can do that math because I'm cool and smart and I can make a game. This first one is hard. And when you see it, you're going to go, oh, whoa, she invented neon white. And it's true, I did. You sure farmed lemmings. I would never post that. How's the work on the game jam going? I'm making progress, and we had a big meeting yesterday to talk about stuff like with the writer and artist and stuff to kind of lock some ideas down and everything. So that was good and productive. I promise I'm still working on it alongside of the YouTube video. It'll get done. Productive is good. I'm nothing if not productive. Always being productive in some way or another. Put this camera back up. Resting is productive. No, it's not. It's not, and I don't do that. How long is the plush cooldown? I don't know. Why would I know this stuff? People been spamming it. And also, you've missed your chance. I'm going to be playing a game. You're going to have to get it in between games or something. You said it. I said it, but I don't remember, and I got to go look at it. I have to come in here, and I have to hit fewer rewards. I have to power up options and channel points. I have to hit manage power-ups and channel points. And I have to scroll down to custom rewards. And then I have to click into Meet a Plush, edit, because it doesn't tell me right away. And then I can see that the redemption time is 15 minutes. So that's 15 minutes. A fine and reasonable amount of time. I set it and forget it a year ago. Year and a half. I've been an affiliate on Twitch for a little while. Can you show me the plush now and playing it later? No. If you pay me real money right now, I'll do it. Hi, Senna. Hello and welcome. You're in time for the games part. I'll always show you a plush for real money if you want to do that. But conversion's rate the same. It's got to be $1,000. Ooh, almost. You tried, but it has to be the full 1,000. So 999 more, and I'll grab it for you. Oh, what? Yeah, the conversion rate's 1 to 1. $1 is 1 money. Crazed, one of the moderators on this channel. He's never here, but he's been here before, and I made him help me place bets for stuff before. So he is under no responsible obligations, but I also didn't remove him. Alright, ad breaks in 3 minutes. Jabwebs, which one do you want to see? Which one is it that you want to see? And we'll do it as soon as the ads are over. Money, the currency's one way. You can only go from dollars to money. You can't cash out money or else I think Twitch bans me. Either Estelle or Joshua. No, you're going to have to give me another sub now. Jabwebs, you have to pick one. One thing you have to pick. You have to. I don't know what's so hard about this. I can't make the rules any more clear. Oh, do you have Josette? Of course I don't have Josette. I don't think they've made a Josette. Why would they make a Josette? They've barely made these the main characters. This was a recent thing. I started buying anime figures because they finally made an Estelle like a year ago. They haven't dipped that far into the market yet, Estelle. Okay, I'm going to grab her now while the ads go. Sorry, non-subs, you don't get to see me walk for a second. Oh. And also, my foot is asleep and almost fell down. Is the Estelle figure good and worth getting and not just as Estelle? Like, is it quality good? Well, I only have like 5 figures. 6 figures. And yeah, I don't know. It's one of the nicer ones I have. I'm going to give it 48 seconds so that the non-subs can see her too, because I want to show everyone. Man, 30 seconds sure does take a long time when you're just waiting on it, huh? That's a good emote. That's a good use of an animated emote slot to just be a little silly. 10 seconds, we're waiting. TikTok, non-subs, get your ass back here. I went to get a figure in Japan, but I don't know of what yet. I don't know. That's up for your own heart. This is Estelle Bright, in slight spoilers because this is her second chapter outfit and not her first chapter outfit. You can tell by the fact that she's got a skirt on. Whoa, what character development, how crazy. You can see her base is like the sky, but it also has a little ornament on there. That's cool and nice. This is not an 18 plus figure, and I'm not going to show you the underside of said skirt. But yeah, she holds her staff well. I don't know, she's well modeled and well, I don't know, everythinged. I don't know, I love her very much, and there's no way I wouldn't like it, and I can't say anything bad about it. The staff is very good, it's very big. She holds it well, and I like that her hand's doing this little, like, flare with her fingers, and it holds it good. It looks like she's really twirling it. The hair is great and dynamic, that's true. Good posing. It's not quite as dramatic or actiony of a pose as Fee had, but that's okay. Because we love Estelle, and she's not as nimble as Fee. Almost no one is. So it's fine and good. I'm gonna go put her up. How do they even manufacture these? They just, like, I don't know, print molds or whatever? I don't know. How do you make action figures? Same thing. I'm more amazed that they can make, like, Gundams where you gotta snap them together and stuff. Like molds, or are they 3D printing? I think it's molds. I would guess molds. Alright, chat room, you ready to see the first video game I ever made? That's not true. You want to see the first video game I ever made and have access to? The first one that ever had graphics and wasn't like me doing a text adventure in my Java class? It's gonna be a little bit of an assault on the eyes because, it's shit. I should preface this that it's kind of shit. So I'm gonna hit the button. I don't know if it's capturing actually. If I click here, does it capture? It does. So I'm gonna hit the button and you're gonna see the game and you're gonna be like, oh, ugh. No, I want the Java text adventures. We don't have them. What is the setup for this game? All right, this is me in grad school, my first year of grad school, taking an elective course for game development. The only game dev class that my college offered while I was there, and I took it as an elective. And the only prompt, the only things we had to do for, like, the project, this was a year-long or semester-long project, was that it is in Unity and 3D. That's it. It could be any genre we wanted. It could be any, like, graphical style, but it was our first intro to it. We didn't know what we were doing, as you can tell by this UI. This is what the UI for the home menu looks like. Now I know you have so many takes in the video. Yeah, exactly, Wise, because I'm a perfectionist. And if you go to help, you'll see the instructions for this game. And it looks like this, and I am covering them a little bit. I apologize. I'm going to click me. I'll move over here for a second. This is the tutorial for how to play this game. Which I will read to you because it's probably fucking hard to see. It's not like Target at all. That's why I put the triangles on there, obviously. WASD to move, mouse to aim, right click to free aim. So that if you're moving in a direction, you can... Okay, Black on red, yeah, I've said that I did 100% of this game by myself and my team didn't help. That's not true. Cedric, my team partner, did make the menus, okay? It was the last week of class and he was really worried that he wouldn't get credit and I'd tattle and he was like, how can I help? What can I do? And I said, you make the UI and the menus. Here's how the controls work. Just put that in there. And Cedric, you made this. You made this. It's not my fault. Also, third person in my group didn't do anything. I don't have anything for him to point out and contribute. Wants to move, mouse to aim, hold right click to free aim, so that if you are running forward, you can aim forward and you can still be moving that direction without having to change your momentum or anything. It'll make sense when we get in a little bit, I promise. Left click fire, crouch is shift, R is reload, but much like a real clip, your reload is just like a clip, so you lose ammo if you have like 5 shots left and then reload, you're down 5 shots forever. Escape is pause. Quick restart is P for some reason. Okay, here's where it gets a little wacky. Jump on the ground, you can press spacebar. To wall jump while touching a wall, you can hit spacebar and you will jump in the direction you're looking. To high jump, you like Mario crouch and then jump. So you have to hit crouch and then jump and you will jump up higher, but it will kill your forward momentum. And then spacebar in the air to end upward momentum and begin falling. So that instead of it being like you hold spacebar a certain amount of time, you can do it. I don't think that one control came up very much. I didn't remember that. I did practice just because I wanted to see if the game worked. It doesn't. It's very, very way too hard. I remember being okay at this game at the time because I presented it and it looked cool. But it kind of doesn't work, and it kind of sucks. And I did figure out how to hack Unity compiled games that I removed the credits page. My dead name's not in this. So I will be posting this on the Discord after stream. Does this game have a title? Yeah, it does. It's called Fast Person Shooter because it's FPS and it was funny. All right, it was a long time ago. Shut up. But if you want to play and see how fucking whack and hard to control it is, I'll put it on the Discord. It is kind of neon white, and I did invent neon white before they did. And that's part of why I love neon white. Anyway, we're going to play the first level. It's hard. It's hard, I'm going to do bad. But I will explain first, okay? So, your goal is to shoot targets. You have a timer in the top left. Let me move back to where I'm supposed to be. Boop, 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 boop. Like right here. So this is me running forward. This is me free aiming. So I'm just holding W still, and then it'll snap back. We have the regular jump, which, to be clear, no air control. You just jump, and then that's you jumping. Also, apparently, it does not lock your mouse to the screen. I have just learned for the first time ever. It does if you pause and unpause. So that's a little bug. So yeah, you can't have air control. That would make the game too easy and basic. And then the high jump, if I tap spacebar and then jump, look how high it is, but it kills so much of our forward momentum. And also there is a lot of like ramp up to your speed and stuff. So I'm going to do a quick restart and I'm going to try to play the level, but I am going to fuck up the high jump over this wall, okay? Also, the bullets are real projectiles that have travel time and also can ricochet off of stuff. But there is also a bug where they are moving so fast that it is possible to have the target be here and to have a bullet be here on one frame and then a bullet be here on the next frame and it not count as hitting the target even though it passed through it because we did not ray trace them. They are just real bullets. All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I fucking nailed it first try. All right, that was impressive. All right, I did not nail that first try, but I can still do it. Charm, I fucking locked in. All right, that's the confident presenter skill. I did not beat the goal time of 18.84, but I did my best. Did you design the objects in-game, or was it part of an asset pack? I made every one of the models. Every model and texture that appears in the game, I made in Blender, and in, like, honestly, probably GIMP or Paint. Are you entering this year, Woojack? Not with this game, but yeah, we're working on a game. Why is this so much better than my first game? Because I worked on it for 6 months, and I am very dedicated and very talented and very cool. I am going to try one more time because that went better than I thought it would. And I'm getting cocky and I want to beat this time. I don't know when this time is for or from, but it is a time that I have on here. Oh, that's what normally happens. Is you just do a little bumpy bump. You do a little bumpy bump and then you're fucked. And you've lost all your momentum and I should just walk around. All right, and I lost the RNG of the little braking stuff. All right. Yeah, the game's fucking hard. Main menu, next level. There are 4 levels in this game, which I think is pretty good. Level 2 is even harder. This level is very tough and I can't do it correctly to save my life, okay? Are you ready? But look, I made stop signs and stuff and they look okay. This is the part that's fucking impossible. Alright, I did not successfully make it, but I didn't fuck it up. But because there's no forward momentum, I can't really... Okay. Fuck. Okay, yeah, that's how it works, is no air momentum. You can't wall jump off the same wall twice in a row. The no air momentum was such a bad choice, to be honest. But there's one there, there's one there, there's one there. I think there's maybe another one up there, but we're just gonna do a little cheatsy cheat. Look, there's multiple routes and everything. Except for this part, which you do have to do correctly. Alright, that was the bullet going through the target because of the frame rate stuff. Oh, that's some glass I gotta break. Can you tell that I figured out how to make models break and I thought it was really cool and I used it a lot. Main menu, level 3 is just an aim trainer. This is just an aim challenge. This would basically be the aim trainer if the target's moved. Guess what? Now the targets move. Oh, never mind. This is not it. Did I pick the wrong? I picked the wrong level, I think. Yeah, level 3. No, this isn't level 3. Did level 3 break? Or did I fuck up the order? Is level 4 actually level 3? Yeah, it is. Okay, this is supposed to be level 3. It is the aim trainer level. Where you just try to run all the way through and click targets. And you actually can finish the level. Unlike Neon White, you can finish without clicking them. You do just get a time penalty for that. But I was trying to do the hold the button tech, and I did not do a good job. Also missed the thing. All right, anyway, that level's not fun. But this one, what was supposed to be the final level, and I guess I put in here, is big and open. That was the gimmick of this level. Having bullets only count collision per tick is so rough. It is, and I'll give you a hint. The bullets are really long. The bullet model is like this. The hitbox is like this. I tried, but it was a bug I found very late on and had to try to fix. Like the day before. There's no bullet drop or anything like this. But for some reason, I've always had a fascination with parking garages. So I did put a parking garage in this level. Also, all of these are windows you can shoot. So isn't that fun and cool? But yeah, the point of this level was supposed to be that it was like a big and explore and you really have to route it yourself kind of thing. And as such, it's hard and bad. There's not a route. There's not like a route you can find and then have be good at it. It's kind of just fucking everywhere. And to be honest, it might be optimal to just not get any of the targets and to just touch the moving goal right away. I'm glad I practiced a little bit because I'm doing pretty okay. You can tell that the door texture with the brick wall is this big and it doesn't line up with the rest of the textures that are scaled. I don't know where the last target is or which one I missed. Or where the moving goal is currently. Oh, there's the target. And so the goal just kind of zips around and I don't know where it is. Hey, remember that time you played such a game and built a party of healers and I just picked the coolest looking characters? Yeah, and you ruined the game. The game actually ended up being too easy because too many people were stupid and played it wrong, but we'll talk about that when we get to that game. There it is. I don't know if I'm fast enough to catch it, to be honest. Fuck, we're definitely not if we do that. Having breakable windows is pretty cool. Yeah, and the collision for the targets break. Like, that was a thing on the first level. It's like, I'm gonna try the jump again. Okay, I killed all my momentum. When you kill this target, it can fall down and break other targets. That was a good RNG because it really split and really spread. Anyway, that's all that's in here. I've made it look a lot easier than it is, even though I made it look very hard. So I'll post this on the Discord. All of you can download it and play it if you would like. And you can also, like, tell me your times or tell each other your times or whatever. Better than any game. My college design course. There is one game from that class that I still think about all the time. It wasn't mine, but another group made Super Monkey Ball, except you were a block of cheese on a cheese grater, and you had buttons to like flip and rotate. So as you were going, it would like flatten out the bottom, and you would have to like cut into certain shapes to get through little holes, do shortcuts, and I think it was really cool. Time to make a video where you speedrun it. Go for it. What if the winner of best game plus better fun music combined? It'll be me. I'll win all of it. That is a reference to the fact that I'm currently participating in a game jam from streamer Kyle Bossman, which I've competed in the last 2 years. First year I didn't really compete. I just wanted to make something. And this is going to be that. The lore is going to be impossible to explain because that's how the prompt works. Instead of it being like a normal game jam that's like, this year the theme is staples, and then you have to make a game about stapling stuff together somehow. The theme is always a bunch of dumb fucking lore he makes up. And then you can make whatever game you want. This was my first year participating for real. It is not my first year attempting to participate because I did have an idea for the year prior that I didn't have come together. But, yeah, we're going to capture this. It is a 2D platformer. And this is it. It's called Big George's Little Heist. This was a full solo project. I did this by myself. No one was on my team. So all of the gameplay, all of the assets are created by me. Which is also why there's no audio in this game at all, because I don't know how to do that. So there is no music, there are no sound effects, and I did not practice this one, and I don't remember how to play it. I'm going to skip all the story, because it is only in-joke references to the theme, and none of you need to know that. But the basic idea is that Big George has the power to be on fire, but it's got to be a secret, so people aren't allowed to see that. And when you run on fire, you go faster. So like if I am on fire and do that, I make the jump, and picking up the little cotton balls refills your little meter up there above me. And so that's kind of how it works. That's a checkpoint, obviously. Okay, I go on fire on the time. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, it's just chill. It's just a little thing. I'm proud of it. It turned out pretty alright. And each level, there's a little collectible. You have to get it on this first one. But you're basically finding little trinkets that do stuff that's good for you. That unlock powers. That one, I don't remember what it does, to be honest. And I just skipped all this stuff. I'm now trading to this guy to get some kind of power. I think it's twice as many hearts. I got twice as much life now. So, because it's got to be a secret that he has the firepower, if you do it inside of the light, you die. So in this level, you have to make sure not to turn on your fire effect in the light. And we're like breaking into an office or something is the story. Boop, 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 boop. And so there's the hidden collectible for the level. And it's easy to get. I'm pretty good at this game still. A theme for all of my Game Jam entries, and by all I mean both of them, is a lot of testing and a lot of people being way worse at games than both me and Kyle Bossman, and me always thinking my games are too hard. And it's really because the people I have test them, like Shabella here, are shit, and then I make the games too easy, and Kyle breezes through them on stream. Yeah, getting some kind of power here. Mimi is not the worst offender, I will say. So this level, every so often, there's like a sonar pulse. So you can't be doing your fire move when that happens. But here on the desk, like I'm behind like a laptop or whatever that's supposed to represent. It's like now I'm behind this board so I can be on fire and they won't notice. How do I unsub? You actually can't. It's like a bug on Twitch. You can't do that anymore. Thank you, Jabblewabs. There is a jump coming up here that is shit and you can't see. There's no way to see below you, really. Yeah, that one. The camera is not perfect nor the best. Oh, fuck. I'm not gonna die here. I got so many lives. Oh, maybe I'm gonna die here. Yeah, this is kind of it. This was my first time animating anything, actually. I had not done any kind of animation before this game. Fuck. And I still haven't done a lot of it, but I do understand it better. You've thought about this game a few times this year? That's crazy. Why? Oh, I'm gonna die, actually. That's impressive. Yes, I'm impressive, chat room. You all are here because you know that. I'm impressive and talented, and I work really hard at stuff, even if I don't know how to do it. And nothing ever stops me. Alright, so this little lamp is the thing we get here. And I don't remember what it does. Do we have the good power yet, actually? We do. If we stand still, we get fire back. I've heard that's the power we got last time. Way better at sprites now, but I fucking suck at animation. Do some animation, and you'll be better at it. Alright, and this is the end of the level. We just gotta not get killed by this dude. Cool, we did it. And look, whoa, we got in, and there's a twist. This guy who's been our shopkeeper the whole time is actually bad. And was trying to steal this present instead of help us make it or something. The game's supposed to be a present for the boss's daughter. It was like part of the meta narrative. People seem to like this Big George drawing. This little angry defending one. I can shoot fireballs now. But I can only shoot that guy when he is not on fire. And he's got a little handful of moves. He's a boss fight. Boop, 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 boop. Charm, I knew we were going to get through these so fast, actually. He actually has powers based off the collectibles we got. So because he got the lamp, he has that move in his arsenal. If we don't give him the, like, power gem, he doesn't get to do that move. He always has the, like, drop people thing. Because that is a, that's the mandatory pickup. This boss fight, quite a bit harder if you don't get the fireball power, though. I did not get perfect. But now I got him. That's the end of the game. A game by me. That's my name. Testers, I will move a little bit. Tony Sacco, Kaleidoscope, Edwin Domin, Craze, and Mary McRumple. Some names you might recognize from around here. Ta-da! Why are you saying my game's gross? Special thanks to basically the same people, and also people I bounced ideas off of and stuff. Hi, Apple. Hey, LKP. And also Bossman, I guess. I don't know why he put him in here. Love the signature so much. It's just my handwriting. It's my handwriting with the calligraphy brush, and I do the little heart. And also, that's the name of his community. And there's New Game Plus, I guess, where if we just go through the levels again, we still have those power-ups. For no reason other than I didn't know how better do it. This one is available on my itch page, as is the next one. which I do need a controller for, because it only works on controller, I found out. I found out 2 days ago that it doesn't work on keyboard like I thought it did, because I was looking to reference some code for the game I'm currently working on. Turns out it didn't work. So, oopsie. This one was, to preface this was last year. It did win that game jam. We were the winning team. Oh, cool arm warmer. I put it on when we played the shooty game, because when I shoot with the mouse, I like to have the thing on, but I forgot to take it off. I'm going to do so now. But, this was last year. Me and my team did win. I was the, like, director and also the programmer and also the environmental artist and also the unimportant NPC enemy artist, I guess. But also, Learned Fingers here did the big art, the important art, the characters, the, like, large scenes, the, like, important items, that kind of stuff was all him. Willow Will, who has been here once or twice before, I think, maybe more than that, did all of the sound and audio and music and all that kind of stuff. And Deco Futures Dana was our writer, who's also here sometimes. I am fortunate to be working with those same folks again this year, plus one more. Dana has moved over to do art with Learned Fingers as a team, and we got a new writer. So I'm glad. It'll be cool, and I'm excited to follow up our winning game. Which I have to hit Alt-Enter on to make full screen. Boop, boop, boop. And then I got to capture it. Jeremy, if any of you have any questions or want to, like, see anything about how the games are made or put together, we can do that too. I'm kind of flying through it. Does that mean you're just designing and programming no art this year? I fucking hope so. The plan was to not do any art last year. That didn't work. I think I can stay here. I don't remember where the camera's supposed to go. Probably... Oh, there's stuff over here, there's stuff over here. Bottom, middle, maybe? We're just gonna be right here, and we're gonna cover up a little stuff in this top corner, but that's okay. That'll be okay. You miss Wujek art. Well, we're only a week in, or less. We'll see if I actually manage to not have to do art or not. Played best with controller. So this game is a JRPG. It's Pokemon-like in that you have a party of little guys and they can't evolve and stuff, but it is a combat system that I came up with that I'm really proud of and I really like, where the goal was to kind of like Digimon World 1-esque and like the Pokemon anime, really feel like you are just giving commands. You are your own person commanding these things to do stuff instead of actually playing them. Like in Pokemon, when your Pikachu's out and you hit Thunderbolt, it doesn't really feel like you are a player character telling your Pikachu to do Thunderbolt. It would feel the exact same if you just were Pikachu doing Thunderbolt. Just like if you were Sabin suplexing a train. He just does that. So, part of the goal of this was to make it feel like you are giving those commands. How's the volume? There is music going currently. There is a tutorial, but I am not gonna... Pretty quiet, okay. We'll go through it real quick, just while this goes. I'm not gonna read all of this because I know how to play the game I made. But yeah, different characters have different attacks, and you make a party of 3, and you can walk around, you can pick stuff up. Apparently there's a bug there, and the audio doesn't play on the second screen of the tutorial, and then it restarts. That's not great. But you pick your team of 3 people, you got a little home base. You walk around behind people when they are ready. 3 healers run. There are only 2 healers in the game. Shabello, idiot. But basically, everyone has their own ATB bar, and when it is full, you have to walk up behind them and issue them one of the attacks. So you are a little guy running around the whole time. If you do not give them a command in time, they get impatient and they do their own thing. They pick an attack at random, and they just do it. There are also orbs that spawn, so like instead of just being a heal, the heal move will drop an orb, and your player character has to go pick that up to apply the heal. This is just normal how to select attack stuff. That's the pause menu there, cheat codes if you need them. And we do have player character options. You can either be short hair or long hair. I'm gonna go long hair, like me. But yeah, this art is by Learned Fingers. As is this. Happy birthday. There's actual lore and other people wrote this stuff, so I will pay attention to the dialogue this time. Hello, happy birthday, Squirt. We have a special surprise for you down at the Smoke Box on Drary Lane. We know we are your father's favorite eatery, and that he has told you all the stories. We're so excited to eat cake, open presents, and help you experience all those great memories yourself. Ride the bus at the end of the street and get off after 3 stops. From your bestest friends, see you soon. Short hair, long way is a nice way of doing that. Yeah, I'm really smart and cool. Squirt, you made it. We started to get your party ready, but our friend Squandrink got dragged upstairs by the assigned FBI agent. So the setup of this, Cheney Route, thank you for following. I appreciate it. The setup for this is that all of these characters are mascots for an old and kind of like a little bit failing barbecue restaurant that was like themed around like spies and stuff. So we're this kid coming to the restaurant thinking it's going to be our birthday party, but actually there's something nefarious going on. You gotta help us. We're trapped in the smoke box until we save them. You're the only one who can help us. Nothing stands in the way of a kid hungry for barbecue food. We gotta save Squandrick. So these are all our little guys. This is Glary. This is... Okay, it turns out I don't remember their names. This is Steve. This is Taxi. This is Jabon. This is the Pitmaster. This is Chip. This is Frankie. So those are all of the like Pokemon units we have access to, all of the Pokemon we can battle with. And so you kind of got to form a team. Both Javon and Frankie here kind of specialize in AoE attacks. Wait, this was this nominated for Best Original Music? It was not, unfortunately. We were nominated for gameplay maybe, but we were actually not in the nominations much, even though we won the whole thing. Glary and Taxi are healers, so we're going to take one of those with us. I personally think Taxi's a little more fun. Steve is just kind of a big damage idiot, as is Pitmaster. And then Chip is very fast and annoying and kind of hard to play with, so I'm going to take him with us because it's more fun that way. And then I think Steve is just fun, and I added the smoke animation. Look at how much my animation game has stepped up. As far as like animating this goes, Learned Fingers did all of the like character art and the keyframes for the poses, and then I assembled the keyframes and added other little like effects to animate it, since he was not as familiar with animating and stuff. But they did, after setting some of that stuff up, make all these like walk cycles and stuff, and got a hang of it. But that was me helping out a little bit while he was figuring it out. So yeah, now that we have a party of 3, we're gonna head on out there. And so like this environment art is stuff that I did. The like that collectible down there is food. That is like part of the theming, is that every character has their own favorite food that you can collect and give to them. And they were kind of like, you know, like Grimace has milkshakes or whatever. Like Taxi was the ketchup guy. And so the little random enemies here will chase you around. Aren't they so cute and cool? They will eventually hit their leash range and go back. And so here's how it works. I walk up behind Chip because he's ready. I select his move. I select the thing to hit, and he goes and he does it. And that was a really strong move, so he killed that one guy. How did this idea come about? I said all of that. Like, I wanted a Pokemon training game where it felt like you were actually giving commands, more Digimon World 1-ish, and kind of trying to be hectic and like, you know, Pikachu dodge, like you were really hustling and involved and all of that. Oh, I missed that. Yeah. So the idea was being a Pokemon trainer with a Pikachu doing a Thunderbolt feels the exact same if you are a Pikachu doing a Thunderbolt, right? Like you select Cloud to do Cross Slash in the exact same way you Pikachu's Thunderbolt, even though one of them you are a trainer with Pikachu and the other you just are Cloud. So excited for ZA because the battle system is totally that. Yeah, I invented Neon White and Legends ZA. I invented both of those games. I also drew these enemies, and I love these little guys. I'm really proud of the little trash can monsters. And so if you do an attack and they are not in their position, you will miss. So like if you kind of wait for them to try to do an attack and you go and do it, you can dodge stuff a little bit. This is really cool. Hi and welcome and thank you. I'm proud of it. I'm actually really proud of this, how this turned out. My ambitions were maybe a little bit bigger. I will reveal that the first time this was ever play tested by anyone, it took them 2 hours. The time limit was supposed to be 30 minutes. So I cut a lot of content. I cut a lot of I really cut down the leveling curve, gameplay curve, difficulty curve side of stuff. Who came up with evolutions? Learned Fingers did all the concepts. And then the first round of concepts I gave some feedback on of like, I don't really like this one because, you know, like, was it Taxi? Was it originally a One Piece Doflamingo reference? And I was like, I don't really super like that. It feels like it takes away from the franchise feel of the restaurant. So like, what if we went a different direction with it? That kind of thing. But it was mostly Learned Fingers. Some ideas for like, you know, just group brainstorming, like the straw evolves into a metal straw as like updating the look to be modern times. Like that's a fun little joke, you know? So put that in there. The different color enemies are different strengths, so these guys are gonna be a little bit tougher. I think they're only tougher because there are 3 of them, to be honest. And also my team is really good that I put together. Need a director's cut? It would still need a lot of work to be releasable. Shabella was not the worst player to ever play this game. She was not the one who took 2 hours. There's also one person who tested it and couldn't figure out the combat system and played for like an hour and gave up because it just didn't click with them. And then we added a bunch of tutorials. But yeah, if you ever make a game for a game jam or anything else, I cannot recommend enough not only having playtesters, but watching them play it. We used so many playtesters, you will see their names in the credits, and I sat in and watched almost every one of them or had them record themselves playing so I could see it. So this is a collectible. These are the Smoky Pig Sticks, Shabone's favorite. A plate of pork loin wrapped in bacon and covered in the best homemade whiskey pear barbecue sauce. The game's supposed to be an advertisement for the store, kind of like a, you know, Sneak King or whatever, you know? So that's some of the fun there. Learned Fingers, if you're still here, I'm fucking sorry I made you draw cars. We didn't need these. I learned my lesson. We are scoping smaller this year. I didn't need to make you draw this whole car to appear right here. We could have just not gone into the parking lot. It would have been fine. But the original vision was to hide a collectible here to where when you walked up to it, you could see another thing on the other side of this wall. That's why it's there. And I needed to sell the parking lot somehow, and my answer to do that was to make somebody draw an entire car. You like these characters? Yeah, they're cool. I forgot to talk to everyone at base. We're going back to base after this. I'll do the recover move just so you can see how it works. So that I go pick up this orb. Everyone gets some health back. Blue orbs spawn when there are critical hits from either side, and those charge the ultimate meter. I didn't read that, but it's a chocolate lava cake that Steve likes, maybe the Pitmaster. But you can talk to characters, and this is where a lot of the lore is delivered, and they have different dialogue at levels 1, 2, and 3, and then also after you evolve them, which is super missable, and something I did steal from Trails. But it was a lot of missable content, and most people missed it. No, this is made in GameMaker. This and Big George are GameMaker games. Only the first one was made in Unity. So now that he's level 2 or whatever, he's giving a little tip about where he can find his favorite food. His is somewhere upstairs, he thinks. Shabone, you're so pretty up close. Thanks, kid. It's the shoes. So, what kind of cool moves do you have? I'll knock out everyone all at once and leave them stunned. She has crowd control and AoE damage skills. And we're gonna feed her and she's gonna evolve. Good night, Mom. Sweet dreams. All right, we're evolving this pig. Siobhan, you dress like my sister. Your sister wishes she was this cool. Well, that thing in your hand does look pretty cool. No, kid, it's the pants. The pants make me look cool. Because she's vaping now. It's a hip new redesign. She vapes now instead of having the long French cigarette. Pitmaster, where's your body? It's normal for kids not to see me. Only adults can see my true form. Weird, but okay. So then, what can you contribute to the team? Deal big damage. Alright, we're gonna feed him. I can see you now. Does that mean I'm an adult? No, kid, I just decided I don't need to hide who I am. Why are you hiding? Not now, Squirt. I'm preparing for the dinner rush. My attention's only for the hot guys and gals tonight. He's trans. No, he's just bisexual. But you can read it that way. But the actual coming out was that he's bisexual. Anyway, we're gonna keep going. I don't think we got anyone else's food or nothing. But yeah, that's how it works. They unlock a move at level 3, and when they upgrade. This is one of the several boss fights that are way easier now. All of them are easier now. What makes you pick Game Maker? Because it seemed easy. I don't know. I did it on my own in the 2D platformer, and it seemed easy to do that in, and I knew how to do Game Maker stuff, so I picked it. And I know I can make 2D art. I can't make 3D art very well. I have some 3D models on here too, but I don't know if I have Blender installed, so I don't know if I can show you. But I do know how to do 3D modeling, but very poorly. So the gimmick here is that she has ads and can heal them. But we're gonna focus her to try to make her do the heal. Yeah, it heals 7 now. People were very shit. So they essentially don't do anything, and it's impossible to lose now, I think. Oh no, there's the fire. We can't make it upstairs. We're gonna have to put that out. Got some barbecue chips. That'll evolve Chip. Ketchup for Taxi. The enemy that was in here despawned because when we loaded this screen, we're a higher level than them, so they went away. Just to try to speed things up. That's something that was put in there to try to speed things up. It's so easy to play this game just mashing attack now. I do actually feel like it's too easy, but I had to make it too easy. I just don't think it's as fun anymore as it used to be. But that's because I know how to play it, and it should be way harder. Great Horns was the composer in Willow, who was great at putting up with me and also worked incredibly quickly. So her gimmick is that if we kill her ads, she will make more of them. And each of the different burgers does different things. Like green is a healer. Yeah, one of my hard early tasks was to find a bunch of references of music songs that I kind of wanted it to be the right vibe of. And it was a bunch of like DS, PSP stuff mostly. Trail stuff, obviously, but also like, Hotel Dusk. What is the... It's not Remember Me. What is the name of the DS game that got a weird surprise port to the Switch that people didn't play but was actually really cool? I forgot the name of it. It's got like a lady on the front. It's all like white and wispy and stuff. Yeah, what's it called? That game's cool. And like that was some of the musical reference. This fight was really hard and is still kind of hard, and we might be fucked because we don't have anyone who does AoE damage. But the gimmick of these guys is that if you kill one, they will revive the other at 1 HP. So you kind of have to kill them all at once. Chip might be fast enough to do it. But normally the goal was to have them do like an AoE attack at the end. Okay, never mind. It's fucking easy. I made a really easy video game, it turns out. Yeah, I don't know how anyone's bad at this. Another code. That's the one. You like how I animated these flies? I actually weirdly like them. You like Taxi a lot. Cool, I think we got the ketchup so we can go evolve him. We'll do that before we go upstairs. We'll do a round of evolutions. I can mix up the team a little bit too. Now he's a robot. All right, we're leaving him on the team, but we're taking the other two off. We do get to evolve Steve, though. This is Steve. This is evolved Steve. I see you're smoking something different. Well, now that this stuff is legal, it's the perfect combo for my favorite cheeseburger. Can I try it? You're gonna need a few more birthdays for that, kid. I like that one. I think the Steve evolution's my favorite. Chip, you're hovering above the ground. I'm ready to have fun in the sun on a brand new hoverboard. How do you say so, Chip or Chip? Dana tried to put a bunch of puns in. I vetoed a lot, but had to let her keep some. We'll do a double healer team. Why not? Double healer, Shabon? Get out of here, Chip. You're a loser. The evolution shingle is good. Yeah, Wheel did great work. Very quickly. I should have made them make so much more music. Like so much more music. The insanely cold chicken put out the fire. That chicken we found out back was like a joke about the other restaurant that is a competitor having like shitty cold chicken. So it puts out a fire. That's the joke there. I think these desks work kind of well. I drew these. That's one of the props that I think is cool and I like. That's for Frankie. Those stairs, what the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? What do you mean? That they go kind of wrong? You go left and come out right. It's a staircase. Surely you've had a landing before. It doesn't show her walk up the landing, but there's a landing there. What's actually fucked up is that I walk up and I'm facing left. Facing left bothers me, but not enough to fix it. That was low down on the bug sheet. Yeah, there's a landing. You go up like a set of steps and a landing and you turn. You go back up. That's why we're going back towards the inside of the building. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. If you hold the left button, you go instantly back down. No, that's why. Because I didn't have time to fix the direction, I moved them very far away. I gave them like a full second of walking before they do that. And also they freeze for a second so you can reorient. I thought about it. I just didn't have time to fix it good. But I did fix it. I made the problem less bad even though you couldn't fix it. And that's part of a game jam is that you have limited time and you have to make something good enough. This next boss fight, the gimmick doesn't work. The original gimmick was that being an FBI agent who's in surveillance, they would just know every move of every character and do all of them at random. It turned out they healed and stunned you too much if you did that. So instead, he's just kind of a vampire now. And will suck your blood sometimes, but is also a pushover. Everyone in this game is really easy to beat. Is there anything you really wanted in the game but had to cut for time or complexity? A bunch of the actual good, like, leveling curve and making the boss fights interesting and requiring, like, thought and stuff got reduced down a lot and didn't get to be in there. But, I could share the project planning documents. I had every single idea basically fully written out the first day of the game jam. Like every single sprite that we would need, every single character, what they would do, the stats they were good and bad at, the level design, everything. I had project planned pretty instantly, and I kind of do again, but not as much. Taxi's got a fun super. He just jumps a bunch of shit and it recharges everyone else's super. This fight's only taking as long as it is because we have AoE and healers. This is the least damage team you can have, I think. I ideate very quickly, chat room. You should all know this by this point. I'm quick on my feet, and I think quick, and I make stuff quick. Except when I don't, and it's a YouTube video, and it takes goddamn forever. Like, I'm pretty quick. Meanwhile, I'm still trying to figure out how many maps I need, and what should and shouldn't have interiors and all that stuff. That's still more in my head. I kind of have an idea, but I don't know how many, like, levels and stuff we need this time. It'll kind of depend a little bit. There's still, like, a whole gameplay mechanic I can't think of, like, what to do, because they're, like... I don't want to give too much away, but, like, 3 options, and I know what 2 of them are, and I can't think of a good third one yet. These are fun props. These servers, don't look too hard. The lighting's really bad on them, but I did them quick. You know what? I like all the little generic monsters I designed. I like the origami folder birds. I like the spilled slushies. I like the trash cans. And a taco. We're gonna return to base and we're gonna do some evolutions real quick. Okay, this evolution, was controversial. People didn't necessarily like this one. And that was the point. Is that Frankie, the Benjamin Franklin one, turns into a crypto bro, and people were like, oh, that sucks. It's like, yeah, that's the point. Sometimes your evolutions suck, and he sucks, and that's the fun part. That's a good fit. Yeah, everyone needs a, like, stinker Pokemon evolution. And you just do a dumb, goofy joke, and they suck now, and that's fine. He's also one of the last ones you get access to. I evolved, Squirt. I'm just rolling in the Benjamins now. I got stock investments and only care about day trades. Yeah, it's Daft Punky. This was the original evolution, like, joke we thought of, like, they're modernizing people. This is kind of the example. Far out, your face is here, hidden by a weird mask. It's because we're switching to metal straws, Squirt. We need to think of the future, the chrome future. I didn't realize the future was going to be so shiny. It's like, yeah, the in-universe store updated their straws to be metal straws to be more eco-friendly, so they updated their mascot accordingly to sell those. It makes sense in lore. It's a cool evolution of a little straw guy. Fuck. I gotta walk back up. If you don't walk back out, you can pause and hit the return to base button again, and you'll teleport back to where you were. But it's just a little walkie walk. That's fine. Glad there wasn't a dumb cardboard straw one. That could have also been funny, but it would have been less cool. I don't know, we went with like the hoverboard, which is the kid's toy that sucks and I don't like. We went with vapes. We went with being bisexual. You know, all the stuff that is part of modern day life. I'm snoozing ads real quick because we're gonna be close to finishing the game. Part of the lore was that character that was the shopkeeper previously is like a lore character that appears in all the game jams. Whoever the winning game is the canon version of what happens with that character and stuff. And so the prompt for him this time was to have them be mysteriously absent, which is why there's this locked and non-enterable, obviously him-themed thing right here at the end. Oh, twist reveal. Squandrick, we're here to save you. Not so fast, Squirt. You fell right into my trap. He was evil all along. Squandrick, what are you talking about? And this will just pull a random party member to talk to make it feel like it's not just a one-on-one dialogue anymore. It's not always her. It's not like your favorite. It's just whoever's here. There was never any birthday party. I sent that fax to trick you into coming to the restaurant. I worked with the government, see? And we're gonna force you to sit in a focus group about healthy food options. So it was all a trick? There was never a party? My dad didn't remember my birthday? None of that matters in the face of perfecting the best money-making American entertainment restaurant chain based on data. And yeah, he's annoying. He's got a stun. He's got a heal. You know, all that cool stuff. The enemy is cute. Yeah, Learned Fingers did a great work. Part of the prompt is, chat will submit ideas for a character, and they will be pulled randomly, and then Bossman will draw his interpretation of it, and then those characters, like, are the ones that can appear in the jam, or, like, one of them has to appear in your game. And then you're free to interpret those how you wish. So, Mimi or Shabello, can you go grab the Game Jam 2024 itch page and post it in chat? So that people can see those original versions. Thank you. Yeah, if you click that page, you should see the original designs. All right, this fight is taking forever because we have no damage. I ain't getting mad at you. That's maybe an exaggeration. It was annoying. It was like you did a really bad job. And it's part of the reason the game's designed for bad gamers instead of good gamers. That's okay. Sometimes you need baby games for baby gamers. What made you pick Squandrick as the baddie out of all of them? Something about his, like, thing being that he has a fresh, like, healthy, bright smile made him seem like the one to fit the healthy food option. And then also, Learned Fingers just drew him like that. We're like, yeah, that's the one. But yeah, we had the idea for the twist being like, actually, this was all a setup to try to get food, like, healthy food into the, like, greasy barbecue joint. Fine, you caught me, Squirt. I only wanted to get real suggestions from real kids for healthier food pairings for the restaurant. But no one in the focus group would suggest any. And the assigned FBI agent kept suggesting celery sticks, as if that's a nutritiously balanced meal with barbecue. I didn't come here to eat celery sticks. I wanted to share a hot blanc with you, which is his favorite food. And I don't know what it is, and it was ambiguous, and we're not going to think about it. Squandrick, kids love us because we're honest with them. It's not a kid's job to pick what's good for him, it's the parent's job. I'm so sorry, Squirt. I just wanted to see more healthy food options. Everyone has food allergies now. We even have to ask kids if they can eat our homemade barbecue sauce. I just wanted to know what my dad liked as a kid. It's not okay to force kids to only eat foods that will bore them to death. If Squandrick evolved, what would that turn into? He wouldn't. He never will, because he's a bad guy. What is this video game? I made it for a game jam that, if you look a little bit above, is on there. But yeah, this is a game that I made as the lead on it. I did have help from Learned Fingers. We're about to see the credits. I did have help on it, but yeah, this is a game I made. And we're almost at the end.
Our menu is back. From the visionary mind of Hokum and Soak, experience the great taste you expect with classics and brand new healthy options at your local smoke box. We're bringing back our entire cast of beloved friends and a limited edition toy for every kid's meal. Dine in now and collect the full set of toys featuring the ferociously hip new designs.
Yeah. Professional voice actor Wojak. I'm getting there, I guess. I'll be in one of those Sea Dog trailers one day. But yeah, the whole pitch being like, hey, we updated all of our characters so that, you know, now you should eat at our restaurant, right? That's more of the meta-narrative stuff. Thanks for sampling all of our delicious offerings. Seems like something changed on the second floor. If you evolve everyone, then something changes on the second floor. That's me and my real name. Director, programmer, environmental artist, and voice. Dana, Deco Futures here was the writer. Will was music and sound. Learned Fingers was characters and illustration. Well, doxed. All of you know my name. All of you know my name. It's out there. Testers. Tony Sacco, Mary Frumples, Alexander Arts, Mimi Moonbeam, Mediocre Apple, Shibello, Edwin Dahman, Astrologics. I'm not telling you which one of those was bad. Which one of those was the low person? It's okay, your name is out there too. We know Sarah. I'm not going to say her last name, but I do know it. That is Mimi Moonbeam. Ah, yeah. Alright, so let's go look at what that was up there. Shibello actually has my favorite name. I think Sarah is my favorite name out there. I like Sarah and Anna and any of that kind of like AA rhythm thing, but I think Sarah's my favorite. Oh, look, the red carpet's been rolled out. I kind of did all right on that texture there. That's fun. Sarah with no H2, thanks. Yeah, I know. That's my preferred way to spell it. Do you like Chapel? Honestly, yeah. I know your name too, Mimi, but I'm not going to say it because I can't pronounce it. Hey, look who it is. It's Big George, but a different interpretation of it. This is the winning Big George from the previous year. Oh, hi. Don't hi me. Who are you and what is this weird place? That's kind of a long story. So the cloud music and the theming and everything was all to build up as if that character was here and it's this other guy. That was kind of the joke there. And the gimmick for this boss fight is that he changes places, so you kind of have to pay attention and click the right thing. If you click one of the fires, then or one of the cottons, it'll catch on fire and eventually explode, and that's how you get hurt. But they don't really do that much damage, so it's fine. Poor George this year. Yeah, so, our game being the winner, this is the winning, this is the canon version of that lore. And Bossman decided that the best thing to do with that is this ends with Big George being adversarial to DSD, the clown guy. Apparently, Big George has lost that endeavor because now the games have to include a yellow cotton shirt or a sweater that gives some kind of permanent upgrade with the drawback. So apparently Dark Chippy Doos the Clown has won that encounter we kind of set up. Yeah, so this guy's dead as hell now in the lore. Or maybe not dead, maybe just maimed. We'll see who wins this year. But we did it. Chat ads are going to run in 3 minutes. This is the end of this game. So the last hour of the stream will be something else. Shit. Well, I guess this whole thing has been a huge waste of my time. Stupid jerk tricks me into being his friend. Keeps making me do these stupid schemes to solve his trick. I could have been friends with a princess, but no. What are you talking about? Are you okay? Not really. But one day I'll show that dumb clown who's boss and get out of this annoying contract. So you didn't want to destroy my dad's favorite restaurant? What? No, why would I care about this place? In fact, why would he care about this place? I gotta go get to the bottom of this. I bet this is a clue to his real trick. Later, kid. Thanks for the advice. I still have no idea what the fuck's going on. Game closes. Game closes, that's the end of it. So those are the games I've made, chat room. Thanks for watching them. A month from now, I will have another to add to the roster. And we can maybe play that. Game closes is a great bit. I didn't know how to end the game. I still don't know how to end it. I still don't know how to close a Game Maker game other than Alt F4 or Hard Force End it. So, maybe it'll happen again. I can probably stick a menu option in there somewhere. But, like, I don't really know how to close the game. Jeremy, any of you got questions or want to talk about that stuff anymore at all? Because while we're on Game Jam topic, we can do that. I would be happy to. An enjoyable time. I can, like, show you code and junk if you want. Leo making most, if not all, of the team highlight games hard. Sorry. Yeah, I had a really hard time with your thing. Did you scrap any Evos? No, because everyone has their Evo. We, like, rejected designs, but it wasn't like we wanted to use them and scrapped it. It's that there was early concept art and I said no. It was just early concept art that I think didn't work. Do we have any of that saved? I don't think I have any of that saved, and I would have to scroll up through that Discord to try to find it. I have the concept art of what did... Oh, yeah, I do. I have one of them. This one was... Oh, there was a Super Saiyan Frankie that I, said I didn't like for similar reasons of it feeling like a reference that they wouldn't be able to do in real life. I suggested we splot the streaming of the games, but also a Google Sheet for everyone to put deets in works too. What is splot? Split. What do you mean you suggested we split the streaming of games? Oh, and will you be streaming? Oh, no, I will not be streaming them all again because Bossman did not give me enough time to do it. There's only 2 games between submission and him streaming it, and I needed 3 days to do it last time. Maybe, okay, I will say maybe, if enough people submit early that I can do a full day on Tuesday, like a full stream's worth of games on Tuesday, and try to get through them, then maybe I do the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday again. But my current plan is that no, I probably will not be. You wrangled a couple extra days for the Game Jam, but not for me to play them. Think of my content. Think of my stream analytics. Think of me leveraging his content for mine. But yeah, I don't really have too much to share. I don't know, the ones that were referencey are like too referencey. I don't think they're... I don't know. I think Taxi being a robot's more fun than him being Doflamingo. Give us a one-word tease for this year's game. Winner. How about that for a tease, huh? Lamau. Also, this is funny. None of you get this yet. None of you understand this but me. That is a real tease. That is actually a tease of a word that's going to be important in the game. It's a for real tease. I'm not just being overly confident. That's an actual real tease of an actual real word that is going to be important to the gameplay mechanics of our game. It will not have any Epidemic songs, I can promise you, unless Will decides to do some plagiarizing. I don't think they would do that, though. Alright, ads are over in a minute and a half. Chatham, you're not gonna like what comes next on this stream. You're all going to leave, and I know that. But we got like 45 minutes left, and I gotta do something. It's not Trails in the Sky. We're not doing Trails in the Sky. I decided against it because I want all those VODs to be easily digestible, and I don't want it to be stuck at the back half. Josh will like it, and only Josh. Yeah, I should probably try to sleep again. No. What if you learn? Mimi, stick around for just a little bit. I promise you'll like these. You're not going anywhere. I know you're not going anywhere, but you're not going to like it. I'm going to set it up, because I haven't set it up in advance, and I don't know if it super maybe works good. You promise. I will show you a thing, and you'll go, oh, that's cute. And you'll like it, and then you can go. Then you can go. You don't need to think about it more than that, but I do think that there will be at least some amount of enjoyable content for you here. Cool, that kind of works. Where do people put their fucking camera on this game? No one needs to know what effects are, right? We'll just live right here. Right there, my community is back, and unfortunately for my community, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. We're gonna, and I'm changing my stream title and stuff. Whoop. Trying to get back into this game. What do any of these cards even do? What happened to Tears? Okay, that's a good enough title. Alright, bye Shabella, but hi Butlet! This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, a game I have gotten back into off-stream, and we're going to play on-stream just a little bit to get it out of my system, and also because we do have a goal to tackle today. It's going to be quiet as shit, because I keep my game quiet as shit because I don't actually want to hear it. But I guess that's not going to stream. This is the deck that we play. It's called Malice, and it is based on Alice in Wonderland. And the cards are cute. Let me move my head out of the way. Like this. Maybe you like this? Piss Elevator. Hi, can you get one bully, please? If you stick around, you'll get a lot more than that. I love bullying my chat. My chat loves being bullied. So for now, you're a first-time chatter, so I have to be nice to you and say thank you and welcome. But if you're here and I see you chat more than 3 times, then I will feel comfortable enough being mean to you. So yeah, we got these cool, cute Alice in Wonderland themed messages. Or, monsters. 1, 2, 3. Piss Elevator wanting to get bullied is too pathetic to make it fun to want to bully you. Coming in and announcing you want to be bullied makes me think you're just here to, like, come. And that makes me uncomfortable about it. But, like, I don't know, Mimi's here all the time, and I'm mean to her a lot, like, regular. But anyway, this is a combo deck. It's a Cyverse deck. Chat with us, aren't we all? No, you're not allowed. None of you are allowed, and none of you are extra allowed to tell me about it. Wait, no, just a silly fellow. Where am I? You wanted it. Welcome. Now you can stick around forever. But anyway, the reason we're doing this today partly is because we are in Gold 1 of my return back. I got the follow off of that. Hell yeah. Thanks for following, Piss Elevator. We gotta win 4 games, and then we're Platinum, and I don't feel like a dog shit gamer. Platinum's still really bad. You can see I'm still on a 9-game win streak currently. But, we're gonna play this and win. I will, try to explain how to play this game, but know that I won't actually be able to do a good job, okay? Going second, not ideal, but that's not that bad. We'll see if they play any real cards at all. That seems loud. That seems too loud for Master Duel to be for you. My hand is, not great. Oh, we're going first, actually. I I think we rip this and banish Doru Mouse and see what happens. I'm covering up card text and a little bit of the card zone. I'll go smaller. Boop, boop, boop. I'm gonna be right here. Note if you read cards anyway, so I'm gonna cover up the card text. This is our normal starter. The main gimmick of this deck is when their monsters are banished, they get to come back. They have a maxi here. That's annoying. We're already locked out of this card because of that. You can only activate this card if you have no cards in your hand. So maybe we just rip it. Or we go IP pass. We're gonna go IP pass and see if that's enough. Especially if this gets ashed. For banishing this, because it'll add to our hand for future stuff. And then we are going to normal summon this one. Activate. Do they have something else, really? I'm not going to play through actual Max C. This is not an Exodia deck, and you don't summon Exodia. You assemble it in your hand. And then we're just going to go... They can have one more draw. There you go. This one, SP Little Knight. Everyone's favorite card that no one hates. And they got net one draw off of that. That's fine. This is still not a great place to be in, but there's a good chance that their deck's not real. Oh, they're going second deck big time, huh? What do they target? Little Knight? Yeah, that's fine. We gotta let that happen. Is this Tenpai? Josh, you're here. Am I getting Tenpai? Do they play this card now? It's a new card. So I don't really super know for sure. But if this is Tenpai, it's a little annoying. What card is it? It's the new going second thing. This. Oh, they're not. What is this? Maybe they are. Actually, this is Tenpai shit, huh? Oh, doing that, bringing that back. Doing that. This needs a Link monster on the field. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, they probably are, yeah. Okay, well then we're just gonna... Can this be... Is this main phase? During the main phase. We'll try to just summon a bunch of idiots and see what happens, I guess. What the fuck is Tenpai? It's the deck that they're gonna be playing. It's a going second deck that just kills you. It just murders you. Well, that's fine, I guess. That seems broken. It's only broken because I opened Maxi and I didn't get to build a board. But normally they have to, like, try to fight through your board, and then if they do, they get to explode you. I wish I could get this off of the field, but I cannot. I'm just activating cards. We should probably go next. But I'm hoping they blow up my shit. Try to go to sleep. Good night, Mimi. Sweet dreams. We'll add that to our hand in case we get another turn. Give you a cool Yu-Gi-Oh quote? No. I don't have any. I give you permission to kill me with the sword's a cool Yu-Gi-Oh quote. I say going fast makes me feel alive all the time when we play Sonic, and that's a Yu-Gi-Oh quote. And none of you get it. None of you appreciate that I'm being a shithead and referencing a different thing. Alright, it's over. We go next. I promise I'm good at this game, chat room. This just happens sometimes, okay? Oops, I accidentally followed them. I did not mean to. I was just mashing buttons. Good work, Japan. Alright, we're still 4 wins away. Who cares? It's fine. This game, it does have music. I have it turned off. I'll turn it on. I'm going second. That's honestly more what we want to see. We got a lot of hand traps. I didn't think enough about me playing this game in front of people. Hey, we get to do this to them this time. It's actually got really good music. The year that this game released, it was the best soundtrack of that year. Oh, I'm not reading these. Josh, does the FDK still exist? I'm saving this for my turn in case the FDK still exists. Oh, maybe they're shit. Maybe they're actually shit. And scared of Maxi. Or maybe they're just regular shit? Maybe they're just regular bad. No, this has to be... Okay, yeah, they're adding the rank up. Okay, this is the FTK, but we beat it. We beat the FTK. I do need to be toggled on during the end phase for it, I think. Oh, we're playing against a bot right now. An illegal bot, not like they put the bots in the game, but like somebody is just running a bot to farm gems. And it's gonna do an FTK. I gotta remember which of these things we negate. Do we negate here? I think we can actually negate here instead of saving it. I might be shotgunning this and I should save it for my turn so that they kill themselves. But they probably surrender here if they're a robot. No, my bot would never farm Yu-Gi-Oh! Gems. Yeah, okay. That's how being gold normally works. Back took longer than I expected. I made Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, so we're playing that now. Now we finished all of my games, so we're filling some time. But welcome back. Do you want to learn how Yu-Gi-Oh! Works? Do you like looking at cool Alice in Wonderland cards? Door room outs, please. Sure, hell yeah. Love to hear it. You like the hot guy? What's his name? Duke Devlin? Wizard face. Dark Magician? Oh, this hand's actually nuts. We don't want to open this. This is a card hit, but we're good to go. This hand does enough for me to show that I don't remember the combo. Josh, you're not allowed to make fun of me when I get to the middle of this combo and then forget how it works, okay? But my opponents always concede before I get there, so I don't get to practice it. Doro Malice gets to banish a card from a deck, and then Hair gets to come back when it's banished. Hair gets to banish a card from our graveyard to special summon itself. We go into the leak decoder so that the Doro Mouse is in the graveyard. We banish the Doro Mouse for the effect of Hair. We summon Hair. Doro Mouse activates because it's banished. Doro Mouse comes back. Okay, yeah, that's what happens. I don't get to play the game. They don't let me play Yu-Gi-Oh! You don't summon Exodia. How many times do I have to tell you fuckers this? You assemble it in your hand. If you summon Exodia, you're doing bad. I think I do have the stuff for the Millennium Exodia deck. Do y'all want to do that? I could summon in Exodia. Didn't they just kill some of that stuff, Josh? Didn't part of that engine get hit? Because it's too generically good with the fusion from the back row? The Snake Eyes fusion? Exodia. Yeah, some of the Millennium cards got hit. Oh, this hand doesn't do anything. We pass here. This is a very not good going first hand. But it is a good going second hand, so we're just going to pass and see what happens. Also, they have 8 cards in their extra deck. None of these cards do anything. We're playing as spellbooks. People still do this. We're gonna fucking lose to Jowgen. That's annoying. I don't want to lose to Jowgen. I went first. Now we're gonna get to draw 2 cards every time they do shit. It's not gonna draw here because it's just from deck and extra. So it's probably not gonna get much off of that, but that's really a pure going second card. All right, that does something at least. We're good. If we survive, we're good for another turn. Yeah, that's fine. Did they do that wrong? During the end phase of the turn, this card was activated. Activated after. Yeah, not resolved after. They did this wrong and this spellbook doesn't count? That's weird. They fucked up a little bit, but it probably doesn't matter because our hand's so trash. We should use the deck that those 2 dudes entered the tournament with. That was 4,000 cards. Not legal anymore. They changed the rules after that. You're not allowed no more. Okay. Sure. I'm about to activate Lancia so it stops asking me. Oh, they play Crowley? Can I activate another one of these fuckers? Is that a once per turn? I can. Cool. We're trying to find anything usable to keep us in this game. But we're probably dead. We would like for them to not get knowledge. Was that Genderbent Dark Magician canon? Dark Magician Girl is real. Dark Magician Girl is a real card and it gains bonus stats for every Dark Magician in the graveyard. And also they have a fusion of the 2 of them together and stuff. Cute. Was this only 2 spellbooks? They don't get Jowgen, right? Because they fucked up that first one? Or is Xiaogan a 2? Is Xiaogan a 2 or a 3? I really don't remember. It's not. Okay, they did fuck up. That's insane. What are we putting back? Wait, I don't put anything back? Once during the end phase, if the number of cards in your hand is more than the number of cards... Oh, okay, you control so many cards. Okay. I'm just gonna rip this, because it's not gonna do anything from this point forward. If they special summon our turn, we get to draw. That's cool. We're doing this. To get Dormouse. They have like a Book of Moon, I think, is one of the spellbook cards. That's fine. We're gonna play through that and kill you. We're gonna do this now to try to find cross out so that we aren't scared of Nibiru anymore. Called by would have been nice earlier. My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card as a kid was an Armed Dragon deck. Armed Dragon level 7 was awesome looking. They've gotten a lot of support. There are new Armed Dragons cards. Oh, did I not? Oh, I haven't done it yet. I just was lost on what step we were on. Like, why isn't that special summoning? If this card is banished, you can special summon it. Oh, yeah, this is coming back. Never mind. I was confused. It's like, what's activating? The card I activated on purpose. I'm just trying to kill them. No defense, no backup plans. We're just murdering them right now. They've got to have something by now, right? Are we holding the Nibiru as long as possible? Or do we just have a shitty quick play? Now we make Big Idiot. And he's such a big idiot. It's so dumb and big. Well, okay. You should have activated that by now. I didn't realize we were playing against a psychopath. That's a crazy card to have had this whole time. Sorry, when face up monster controls, banish one Malice monster from your hand if it's revealed and if you negate its effects. Okay, sure. We don't need to do that, but it means I don't have to read this card. And also we get to get rid of another back row. Yeah, we just kill them now. Now we just kill them. You got your injection script? Hell yeah. Alright, that's what I thought it was gonna be. That's fine. We're gonna banish one of our big idiots, so we're not gonna get to kill them. Surprised by that one, okay. I should have set that main phase 1 and we would have won. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it at this. I was thinking about making these into Little Knight. Maybe I should, because he is just a big idiot who doesn't do nothing. I confused Aeon with Chemist before. Yeah, the Chemist part is not the important part of that statement. I wouldn't assume you were going to, like, some weird place for it, you know? Like, Chemist, I don't think would have been Drug Dealer. Yeah, sure, this is fine. We have 2 banishes and a Maxi and another banish or whatever. They just have a bunch of like shitty spellbook cards in their hand. I can deal with that. Yeah, that card seems like ass. That seems like an ass card to play. This is from a starter deck in like 2005. Also, that's fine. And we banish ourselves or whatever. And then we get to come back because it vanished. Which means we get to keep this banished at least. I hope you like seeing the cool girl over and over again. Yeah, Chemist sounds like your drug dealer. What if I just don't want you to do this? I don't know why you want to do this or what having another material will do, but it's annoying and I don't want you to do it. What do you have? Each time a spell spell card resolves, place 2 spell counters on this card. Once per turn, you can remove any number of spell counters to special summon 1 spellcaster monster from your hand or graveyard. We'll get rid of that in a sec. We don't want them having 4 spell counters and then special summoning a Jowgen. That would be bad for us. Alright, you got a million cards. They're all spellbooks. What do they do? Let's see if they kill me. I could have won this game last turn if I had set that trap, but I didn't think to. That's negated. Stop activating it. It's not once per turn. You're not allowed to do it. Josh, are they going to stall me forever by just making me look at all their dumbass spellbook cards? Also, I'm out of everything else. I activate this to stop asking me. But surely they have so many cards in their hand. They must win. Oh, they are. They are. They're just gonna keep doing it. Charm, you ready for a full cam just chatting stream? Holy shit. Okay. Chat room. It's not normally like this. It's not normally like this, so I don't know why they're doing it. I used called by from the game. Okay, third time's the charm. They learned their lesson. They can be taught, they can learn. God, what was their problem? Did they just think that it's growing yellow? Surely this time it must work. You're gonna deck out, idiot. Oh my god, we're waiting another turn. We're playing another turn. One Day of Peace says that each player draws a card. Neither player takes damage until the end of their opponent's next turn. I can't kill them this turn either. I'm making fucked up bullshit at them though. You're gonna have to play through a big Appaloosa. Which I guess doesn't do anything. Okay, maybe, I mean, yeah, deck yourself, do it. Did you draw the Jowgen you need yet, please? Do you have other spellbooks to use? You used a lot of them. We have Reasoning. You have 6 cards left in your deck. Blue Boy's a 2. What level is Jowgen? Jowgen can't be special summoned. We're doing 2 because it's a Blue Boy. You killed yourself. You killed yourself, you moron. You have 1 card left. I can't kill you next turn, and you're going to draw it, and then you're going to have to try to kill me that turn. With spell books. I don't think I can make them draw a card. What do? Banish 1 face-up monster on the field. Graveyard. Okay, that's just me drawing. That's not a boat. What else is in here? None of those. Charm, this game is... I don't know what they're doing. They're wasting my goddamn time is what they're doing. I mean, do I just... Do I just format Apo at them? They can't have 4 monster effects to even activate, actually. I'm gonna go this. You and you. Banishing you. We're banishing a blue boy and a blue boy. Sure, go away, cards. We're setting the one that does the banish. And we're going to Mad Apple. Josh, you're not allowed to be calling me cringe, okay? I'm making Appaloosa. You've seen how this game goes. You've seen what happens to me here. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm alluring with nothing. Oh, sure. I don't think we have anything else to do with that. We'll save the starter for next turn. One of these is a goddamn Waboku, and we're gonna win by deck out. I can't believe they activated that stupid wizard so many goddamn times. Why did they do that? Yeah, there's special summoning a thing. I have zero idea what's happening, but your number is bigger, so I'm assuming you're winning. I'm winning because as soon as their turn's over, I win the game. They don't have any cards left to draw. I don't want you to have this. I don't know what you want this thing for, but you're not allowed because you're an asshole. Wait, did they pick traps? Sure, dude. That's fine. I don't gotta kill it with the trap. I guess I do. I thought I had another one of the other ones in my deck. Banish a card, you're unaffected by traps, but like... Does this thing die if I kill this? Banish one spellcaster, reveal, special summon in face of attack and equip it with this card. Increase by whatever. Okay, we're just gonna rate this. It's fine. They have a big idiot, but it is less big than our big idiot. I just gotta not die to time. That's fine. Are you winning? I fucking hope so. If not, then Master Duel doesn't make any sense anymore. I'm gonna do something funny, actually. This is a for funny fun play. I might lose doing the funny fun play, actually. It comes back! It comes back, dipshit! It's been doing it the whole game! Alright, we're done. I guess I shouldn't toggle off. I have Apo. Give up! Give up! Enjoy your draw phase. Fuck you, dude. Why'd you make me play like that? Okay, I've been meaning, that guy played really weird. Thank you for letting me play my deck. Everyone else left. Everyone else would just leave. That game was insane and it was annoying, and I don't know why they played like that. They didn't understand what was happening. But boy, they let me play my cards at least, and I appreciate that Chinese name I cannot say out loud. I played against Tempai, who instantly beat me. I played against somebody who instantly conceded because they were playing the FTK and I negated it. And then somebody only let me summon 2 Malice cards and left. That person let me play so many cards. We're 1 away. We're ripping it. We got 5 minutes left. There's no way we run into another person like this. Oh, they got the Shurik? Do you know Shurik was hot under there? Incoming Runic Stun. It would be more fun than that was, and you know it. They got... Okay, well, they got a bigger than 40 deck and a full extra deck. They might be playing something. They got the Shurik. Oh, never mind. No. What do I negate? I'm not reading any of your cards. They're shit. I know they are. This is a bad deck for bad people. I'm not reading them. This deck is old and is a starter deck, and a lot of people have it. I don't know what it does, and I'm not reading them. I assume at some point I'm going to get to banish something. I think you hit this because it gets the field spell. Yeah. I think I hit this and it gets the field spell, and I hope they didn't draw the field spell. And then they're going to pass, and I'm going to summon Dormouse, and they're going to concede because it's a thing for assholes to do. And then we'll be platinum, and we will have done it. Yeah, okay, that worked, huh? I'm activating this because why not? Maybe it comes up. Maybe you summon on my turn. If you Nibiru me, then I get to draw some cards. No, I don't, because it's from the hand. Whatever, it's a backup plan. You imperm this, and I'm kind of stuck. I actually also fold the imperm, but funnily enough, my little mouse runs over their dumb dog, cat, whatever that is, cat. Maybe they are going to be like this and make me take goddamn forever again. No. I should have called Bide, but you don't have Nibiru. I know you don't. That was Max C, right? It was. No way one of those other two is... Okay, well... Okay, I was immediately punished. That's true. I could have cross-outed the imperm if I hadn't used it. That's real and true. You're right. Does this banish for cost? Who knows? It does not. Okay, well, we had to try. Battle phase, hit over this dummy. I mean, do I have to worry about a trap? No, I'm just gonna try that effect again next turn. Now we got a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! We're grinding for cards. Card advantage matters. I can't believe I got punished like that. I feel so stupid. That was embarrassing. Sure. Cyanide mining as you do. It's gonna be funny. The called by will save me here because they're gonna summon this and go into this again, and I'm gonna negate it with called by. Sure. I'll kill that too. I don't know what it does. I don't need my Appaloosa this game. I can turn off its effect. I really didn't want to craft these when I got back into playing, but it turns out they're very fucking good. It's just a very good card, and I'm glad to have it, and it comes up all the time. Charm, you think this is the second Imperm? If it's the second Imperm, it is funny. Oh, never mind. We're platinum. We're platinum gamers, Shadow. I told you it would be easy. Wow, I'm not shit at Master Duel anymore. I am. I played really badly. I don't deserve this rank. How many gems do I have? Can we open packs? I don't need to, but I would for stream. Chatham, you want to open packs? I don't need any packs. Should we do it anyway? I already have all of Ryzel. Josh, what do we open? Oh, do we have, Oh, we don't. Josh, which of these packs is good? I can open for White Forest. Those are kind of neat. I guess the Millennium Engine. I have it. I have all of these cards. Also, why is there so much shit in this? Actually. Anyway, I have 3 of this. Then whatever you want. I kind of don't want to open packs. Let's open legacy packs. We're gonna open 100 of these, okay, chat room? And it'll feel like we had fun. But also, none of this matters, okay? I immediately changed my mind. We're not opening 100 of these one at a time. We're opening until we get one cool card. Why does it turn yellow sometimes? Alright, we're skipping actually. None of those cards are cool. I got like my 4th or 5th Tomahawk. 4th. And this guy. Cool, we got 2 URs. This card's kind of cool, I guess. I used to love the Sky Scourges, and I tried to make them work a lot. But only the one of them is good at all. Oh, we also got Your Finish. This card's cool. Cham, you like that, right? Elle, you think she's cool and hot? On this really dumb gimmicky card. Anyway, cool Yu-Gi-Oh-ing. Thank you for watching me play Yu-Gi-Oh! Chat room. I won't do it on stream again for like a year when I remember it's a bad idea. I have to make it all the way another round to forgetting it's a bad idea to play Master Duel on stream. But thank you all for hanging out and watching me play the games I made. It made me feel nice. I don't know. You were all cool about it and nice about it and liked them and stuff, and that made me happy. Tune in on Tuesday for more Trails in the Sky. We will be continuing that playthrough. We're still not through the demo, so we get to keep playing. We're not out yet. We're gonna raid out to somebody. Who are we raiding out to? We're gonna raid out to Bia, because she's live. Looking forward to watching the VOD. Just start it now. Start it now, it's fine. Stick around for the raid. It's nice for me. It's nice for her. You all know she's cool and nice, as is her chat. She's playing Binding of Isaac, a game that you all probably like. I don't know. You seem like Binding of Isaac sickos. So I'm going to wave goodbye. I will see you all around in the Discord, and I will see you all next week. Good night. Goodbye.